Hi everyone, my name is Dan Vukmirovich. I am going to be your coach through the next 14 days of our push-up plank challenge. So in the next 14 days, you are going to commit to a couple things. First of all, you're going to commit to doing the workout challenge every day. So there'll be a new assignment every day that we'll assign for you in the morning. So you can check in the private Facebook group, you'll check that assignment out. And then we're going to ask you to check in. And so that'll be just a matter of, hey, did it, rocked it, or hey, did it, I struggled, or hey, straight up, I didn't do it. So what we can do that holds you a little bit accountable, and then also can help you just stay motivated and help motivate each other. I think as being part of these challenges for a while, when we see other people's progress or even other people's struggles, we can tend to keep at it a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to commit to that, and then number two, we're going to start committing to eating better and drinking more water. And a lot of us may need to start cutting back on pop or cutting out pop as a regular part of our diets. So those are some things that we're going to challenge you in through the next 14 days. Going to coach you through some basics now on form of push-ups and on planks, just so you can make sure you're making proper progress. And also for those of you who are having troubles, particularly in the push-up department, is just getting started with push-ups. There's a lot of modifications that we can make that can help you get progress right from the get-go. Even if you can't do a single push-up right now, I promise you by the end of 14 days, you'll at least be able to do a few legitimate push-ups if you follow our procedure for the next 14 days. Alright, check this out. Alright, so we're going to take a look first at doing push-ups. And I'm going to have you basically form, we're going to get your hands about shoulder width apart. I'm going to show you the full version first, and then we'll progress towards modifications. Okay, so hands about shoulder width apart. You're going to have your wrists like directly below your shoulders. Okay. And then what we'll do is we're going to do, this will be the standard versions, we'll be doing different versions where you spread your hands out or put your hands more towards the center. So shoulder width, and then what you're going to do is you're going to break from the elbow, go down, and what you're doing is you're keeping your head nice and level. So if you can see, my spine is pretty straight from my neck all the way down to my butt, relatively, okay? So you don't want to do a lot of this, head forward. I don't think you would necessarily go the other way, but you definitely don't want to have that low neck. So keeping it nice in a neutral position is great, okay? Then we're going to take a look at the first modification, which will be very similar. Going to keep the same line from here to here. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to do what are called knee push-ups. So you can put your knees, just going to go from your knees. Same concept, go down and then back up. Then go down and then back up. For a full out modification, then you're just going to go on all fours like this, and literally you're just going to go down and break the elbow. Break the elbow and go down as far as you can. And in this position, you're definitely going to want to try to get that nose almost to the ground in order to get any resistance happening. Okay? You can do a wall version of this where there's very, very little resistance. So you'd stand up against the wall like this and then push against the wall as your resistance. So if you even need a further modification, that can be a beginning step for you. Okay? So now let's take a look at the plank. Okay? So the plank is going to be very much the same position when we start with the push-up. You're going to again have your hands about shoulder width apart, wrists under shoulders, and you're going to put those feet back. And then what we're going to try to really think here is that your buttocks are tucked in, okay? You're not doing this big kind of arching back in the middle. That's not a plank. That's more of what's considered downward dog, a yoga pose, okay? So you're going to want to tuck the buttocks in, and then you're going to get those kind of pushed back on your toes, and so your heels are back a bit. And then, again, keeping that nice straight line basically from your heels up through your head, and that's going to be a good plank. Then we'll do different versions where you maybe be down on your forearms like this,
or even side versions, which we'll talk about more like this later as we go along. Okay, so I hope this helps, and really looking forward to 14 days together. Hope you make some great progress, and I hope that this is a helpful and beneficial group for you, and that you find the group experience itself to be a really a great thing. All right, so let's go.